乜嘢？
嚇？
你肚餓？
我肚餓，我哪有中國㗎？
你唔肚餓嘅？
哪有中國大啦？都要高，哪有得中國？
攞啲過嚟啊！做咩？
要係賤得啦。
影相好難嗨啊！
哦，影相。
唔緊要，唔緊要係嘛？唔緊要，有嘅啦。食飯。Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of my regular life here in California. So last week I did tell my grandma that I would come visit her in the Bay Area since it's been a while since the last time I seen her. So for dinner my aunt made some steamed fish, steamed chicken, and some boiled vegetables, which does sound very bland and boring, but it was really flavorful and it's healthy. And for the rest of the night we pretty much stayed up pretty late catching up until it was time to go to bed. Good night. So on the next morning, my aunt needed to pick up some groceries and I told her, yo, I want to go to that grocery store that we used to always go to when we were kids. It's still crazy because I still remember me and my cousins would be in these exact snack aisles buying candy and honestly mostly things that we really shouldn't have been eating. It was really nice to see that not much has changed even though so much time has passed. And then on this same street, there was a restaurant that we used to always eat at before doing the groceries. So we went there and got some barbecue pork and roast duck for lunch. 買好晒未啊，姑姐？買好啦，翻嚟食嘢啊！翻嚟食嘢啦咁。你坐邊啊？坐呢度。好，食飯。
食飯應該都好味㗎，
應該好味啩？咁啊？
佢交佢嘅。
佢淋㗎係嘛？
唔係。
Yo, let me tell you a hilarious story on how ungrateful my grandma is, alright? So my aunt was telling me at the grocery store that she hasn't been having too much of an appetite lately. So I was like, oh, do you think she would like something sour and appetizing like a sinigang soup? And then she was like, oh yeah, she loves sour. She would love it. So we were like, alright, let's make it. So I spent over an hour making sinigang with what we could find at the grocery store and this was her reaction. 同埋個湯點啊？個湯點啊？
梗係唔好食啦。
So I want to take a quick moment to thank today's sponsor of this video, Rosetta Stone. As you know, I've been using Rosetta Stone for almost a year now to brush up on my Spanish, and lately I've been using it to learn Mandarin, which I'm super excited about. And just a little background on myself, I am Chinese Cantonese, so at home I learned and spoke only Cantonese. And then at school I learned and spoke only Spanish. And I didn't learn English until I came here to America when I was like 11 years old. So I think it's safe to say that knowing different languages is a huge part of my life. I really enjoy Rosetta Stone because each lesson uses images and words entirely in Chinese, and your brain naturally makes the connections between them. So you'll learn through context and reasoning, and in a way, it's kind of like a game.
这些大人在看报纸。
看报纸, I just learned this one today.
这个大人在看书。
看书。
一只猫。
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 一只猫。The lessons are as short as 5 minutes or 15 minutes for the longer ones, so you can take multiple lessons on your day off or just take one quick lesson right before you head back to work. You can also use the app on your phone, so it's super convenient. So if you've been wanting to learn a new language, right now they're offering my viewers a huge 60% discount for a lifetime subscription, which gives you access to all of the 25 languages for life, meaning I can use Rosetta Stone to learn Mandarin and brush up on my Spanish at the same time. It's like having a teacher that teaches you all the languages that you want all at once, whenever you want, also wherever you want, because they have an app that you can use wherever you have reception. And even if you don't have reception, you can download the lessons onto your phone and use it whenever you want. So you can use it on airplane mode or anywhere like camping or anything like that. So if you're interested, I'm gonna leave the link down below so you guys can check that out. But right now, I wanna check out what my grandma has to say about her history.
你似唔似你爺爺？
我似唔似我爺？係啊，你哋覺得我似唔似我阿爺喎？我阿嫲，我阿爺。
結婚嗰陣時。
結婚嗰陣時啊？幾年啊？記唔記得啊
？22歲咯。
咁呢度咧？
起碼40幾啦。
40幾啊？呢度。
你嗰度，你又知。
邊度啊？
你嗰度。
呢個？
又係着呢件衫。
嚇？第一頁又係呢件衫。嫲嫲，你記唔記得呢張相啊？
你幾時好冇榮譽咯？
呢張咧？呢張你記唔記得？
哇！過獎嘅話，而家去到邊度垂拉嚟先嘅咯。
以前好後生嘅你有？呢張咧係嘛？
嗯。過獎入咪到邊度垂拉嘅咯？喂，點啲係講完嘅啦，啱啱過去你 Michael。
My grandma and my aunt had to go to the bank, and unlucky for them, my car only has 2 seats. Lucky for me and Olive that we get to come out and try some coffee. Some Yemeni and Turkish coffee. I haven't been in the city in so long. I think I'm lost.
Would you like something traditional or latte?
Something traditional.
Something traditional? Try Harazi Mufawwid. It's
Okay.
medium roasted coffee with cardamom, and we put cream in that. So
Okay.
it's so good.
That's hot. Whoa, that is strong. It's very strong in like spices. I can't tell you what kind of spices it is. 唔好啦，嫲嫲，保重啦，
係啊，
保重啦，記得吸氣，放屁，撥。好啦，保重啦，係咁啦，拜拜。
拜拜。
Honestly, I had a great time here the past couple of days with my grandma here in San Francisco. She's the last grandparent I have left, so I don't take any of these moments for granted. The last thing I want is regret that I spent time traveling or working on other things instead of visiting her. So this next photo was really hard to find, but I was able to find it in a stack of photos that my mom had at the house, and it's the only copy. Pretty much, this is the last photo that we took together before we left Venezuela, and it's the only copy. So I just thought I would bring it over to my cousin's house and try to recreate it today.
Oh,
Hey, look at this.
hey, your hair looked good. What year was
They were
this?
flags.
That was what year was that? Was it say?
Well, 2022, fool.
Because
How about this one, though?
A little kitty clip in the center.
This is my house.
Yep.
Our house.
Wait. Oh wait, this is our Venezuela.
These old photos that I just
Yeah.
pulled up. I think we're gonna try to recreate that photo today. We gotta see the reference. Here's.
Oh, I have to go like this.
Man, this car's too low, bro.
Oh, it is. Hey, can
like-
you put it back up?
Closer?
Yeah, a little closer. Connie, instead of being like this, you gotta like be more of a shrimp. You know what I mean? Okay.
All right.
Yeah, take a look again.
Oh shit.
That's
I
it.
rolled
That's it.
That's like 20 years later.
Watching us recreate this photo was such a fun activity that I honestly wish I would have brought more old photos to recreate. If you have some old photos with either family or friends, I'd say make the time to do this because as time passes, things kind of change quickly. So make it a priority because this was so fun. And there's something about looking through old photos that, I don't know, I can't explain it in one word. It's kind of like a mixture of happiness, sadness, simplicity, and mainly just nostalgia. We can't get together without smashing some Big Two, if you guys know Big Two, or Pusoidos, or what are the other names? 12? What's it, 13? 13.
Oh.
Bam!
Quattro.
Huh? Bot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually,
You go ahead.
come on.
Let's go! Queen.
Okay.
Got it!
I forgot you had the two.
I don't know if I mentioned it yet, but Michael and Connie are my cousins that I grew up with, and for a period of time, I honestly didn't feel like I was their cousin. It almost felt like they adopted me as their middle sibling because we spent every single day together living in the same house. The next day, I had to take Mama Boo out for lunch, but that ain't no easy job because typical Asian mom, you gotta take her somewhere that's good, they can make at home, it has good environment, but most importantly, cheap. And we all know, it's more likely to have all the 8 planets lining up together than a restaurant with all of those.
But if I go there, I'll eat their brisket. Because I heard it's good.
好唔好食啊？
好食，
好唔好食？好食一滯添嘛？
一啲都唔好食啊，都唔好味嘅。
連個款都食埋咯。
喂，唔好意思，呢個其實係唔係幾好食，可唔可以退翻啊？退翻錢啊！
This isn't the type of video that I usually make in this channel, but I hope you enjoy seeing some of my family members today. In the last video, I talked about how I keep pushing things like spending time with family to the bottom of my to-do list, and I kind of wanted to change that today because you just never know. Time is precious and life doesn't always give you warnings, and hopefully this inspires you to do something that you've been putting off for a while. As always, thank you so much for watching till the end. See you in the next one. Peace.